awful.
Stellar tears, defeated without the crowning glory he craved for his sparkling career.
Sonhar é algo que eu sempre gostei. Se me perguntar se eu acabasse a carreira hoje, ficava feliz da minha carreira. Sim. My whole life, it's about challenge. I left my house with 11 years old to live in a big city. So for me, it's easy. I changed Madeira to Lisbon, Lisbon to England, England to Italy, Italy. I'm back Spain, Spain. For me, it's not a problem. For me, you know, it's part of my life. I'm used to have this kind of life.
We suffer. People now thinking that, oh, they have money, they have cars, they have everything, but they didn't know that we suffer to achieve that.
Nobody believed a kid from Madeira would conquer football. But legends are not born from belief. They are born from proving the world wrong. People laughed at his dream. But while they doubted, he worked. And by the time the world understood what it was seeing, Cristiano Ronaldo had already become immortal. Germany, 2006. A young Cristiano Ronaldo stepped onto the biggest stage for the first time. Fast, fearless, raw.
21-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo composes himself and scores. And the boy from Madeira, who loves playing for his country as much as anyone.
Portugal reached the semi-finals in 2006, and Ronaldo emerged as one of the young stars of the tournament. He did not leave that World Cup as its best young player. That award went to Lucas Podolski, but he left it as something even more dangerous, a warning of what was coming. In the most violent match of the tournament, the youngest dream was the one that suffered most. Netherlands against Portugal was not played like a match. It was fought like a war. But for Ronaldo, the battle was no longer against Netherlands. It was against fear. And in the middle of that chaos stood a young Cristiano Ronaldo, targeted, battered, and finally forced off in tears. He did not leave the pitch thinking about pain. He left fearing the World Cup had left him behind. And when Portugal faced England next in the quarter-finals, the warrior returned for England.
So now one of the best young players in the world can send Portugal on to the semi-finals. Here comes Ronaldo trying to win it. He does! Portugal moves on to the semi-finals, and England's dream is over.
After a heroic World Cup run, Portugal's dream ended in the cruelest way: one penalty, one moment, one heartbreak against France. After that World Cup, the boy disappeared, and the machine was born. Year after year, goal after goal, trophy after trophy, Cristiano Ronaldo turned promise into inevitability.
Genius of this man. 2008 is another Manchester United vintage year.
Best club side in the world, and they have officially now the best player in the world.
You're not going to leave this club now?
No, I'm going to stay.
The future.
Yeah, but
Only God now.
our survey of Portugal's wise men says
Manchester.
When I'm a kid, I'm thinking about old players. One day I want to be like these players.
Uno, dos, tres.
My dream is to play in Madrid. This is the life. This is my new house, my new club, and I'm gonna give 100% for this club.
There's a fair amount of worry amongst the Marseille supporters, and why not? It is absolutely magnificent! Right out of the top drawer from Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, I just try to do my best all the time, season by season. I try to be better player, better person. I try to learn myself all the time, and I have opportunity to score goals, and I score.
It's beaten Zabaleta, Ronaldo!
Oh, he's lost the ball. Big chance for a second here. Cristiano Ronaldo takes his time. Still got time. Oh, 2-0.
Manchester, Madrid. Records shattered. Defenders destroyed. Finals decided. He was no longer fighting for a place among the greats. He was building a place no one could ignore.
He's non-existent with the Spanish media at the moment. He's Ronaldo! It's brilliant!
Now Di Maria. Oh, it's a wonderful header. It is a truly wonderful header.
With Portugal, one dream stayed alive above all the others, to make his nation champions. Ronaldo became Portugal's captain and the defining player of the national team's modern era.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo with a chance maybe to seal it, and he has taken it. They're one step closer to Brazil. It's 2 goals they need, but it's a chance for Ronaldo again. Hat-trick. He has written his name all over this tie.
Dejarle un espacio a Cristiano Ronaldo. Lo va a aprovechar Cristiano. Se va Cristiano. Golpea Cristiano. ¡Gol!
Cristiano Ronaldo, great feat. Cristiano Ronaldo, that is stunning.
Touch for Alejandro Bedoya. Edoya was stretching, and Ronaldo's whipped it off his toes. Lovely stuff.
It's into the path of Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo turns into trouble. Brilliant footwork. Amazing goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Vintage Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Marcelo forward to Ronaldo. He just slipped in behind Florenzi now. Ronaldo! Oh! Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's Ronaldo. It is Real Madrid who win the UEFA Champions League.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
There are no words to describe this moment.
The winner is Cristiano Ronaldo.
For me, the next goal is the most important all the time.
It is Real Madrid who win the UEFA Champions League for the third time in a European Cup final. Now they have their 11th Champions Cup.
Madrid did not just give Ronaldo a stage, it gave him a kingdom. And from 2009 to 2015, he ruled it without mercy. He had everything a footballer could dream of. Everything, except the one victory his nation still dreamed about. The tournament began in uncertainty. Portugal looked tense. The dream already felt fragile. And on Ronaldo's shoulders sat the familiar weight of expectation. It began with pressure, frustration, and doubt. And with every difficult step, the burden on Cristiano Ronaldo grew heavier. This was not the start of a champion's march. It was the beginning of a test. And with every game, the noise around Ronaldo only grew louder. Could he carry them? Could Portugal finally rise? Or was this dream already beginning to fade?
12 minutes to go. Oh, he's hit the post! They just can't do it, Portugal.
Ronaldo preparado para este jogo hoje?
Has made his move. Get up! Oh, magnificent! Hungary in front! better and better for Hungary.
The wide player just barges Pepe over, but it needs to hold the attack.
Portugal level. It's Nani's goal. Stunning from Nani. Cristiano with 4 in his defensive wall. Jack. Oh my word! It just gets better and better for Hungary. And a magnificent effort from that Juzak free kick. 2-1.
Back in the lead. Look at the dejection.
Nani. Ronaldo's made his move. It's Ronaldo. Oh, sensational! Cristiano Ronaldo has levelled it up for Portugal. Just when they needed him most.
Oh, what a goal this is.
Same position that produced Hungary's second goal. What can they conjure up here? Wall has done its job. Juzak gets a second chance. He's got another one! Another deflection! They can't believe it! What a second half!
Takes a terrible deflection off Nani and loops into the corner of the net.
Taken short by Quaresma. Ripped in by Quaresma! It's Ronaldo! Who else? Portugal dragging themselves back again. And again it's Ronaldo who delivers.
Portugal did not enter the knockouts as favourites. They entered as survivors.
The top teams here ranked 8 in the world as it stands.
Absolutely nothing from a clinical point of view as yet.
A game on. Renato Sanchez, options left, Nani's left, Ronaldo's right. It might come. Ronaldo! And in! Quaresma! The substitute! He's broken the deadlock! With a matter of minutes to go! Referee's got his whistle at his lips. And Portugal reach the last 8 of UEFA Euro 2016.
The quarter-final match against Poland was a test of endurance. Chance after chance faded. Minutes disappeared. The tension only grew. And then came the moment no player can hide from. Penalties. This time, Ronaldo did not need to rescue the game with brilliance. He needed something colder. Composure. Leadership.
What is left for him is to win a major international tournament for his country. Cristiano Ronaldo. He blasts Portugal through to their 4th European semi-final in 5 tournaments. Portugal keep finding a way.
One match from the final, Ronaldo rose. Portugal did not hesitate. They did not break. And with Wales behind them, the dream was one step away.
He thought about coming and didn't. And Portugal go in front. Who else but Cristiano Ronaldo?
And then came France. The hosts. The final. The mountain Portugal had never climbed. Everything had led here. Every struggle, every doubt, every narrow escape. One last night stood between Cristiano Ronaldo and history. From the streets, to the homes, to the hearts of millions, all of Portugal stood behind this team. This was no longer just a match. It was a country believing in the captain, believing in the dream, believing that history could finally belong to Portugal.
My colleagues believe too, all Portugal believe. And the immigrants in France, they believe too. I think gonna be the first time that Portugal gonna win an important trophy.
He is the supreme athlete as well as such a talented technician.
The final had barely begun when disaster struck.
Been the Portugal side of the story, the build-up to this final, whether Cristiano Ronaldo would finally be a winner for his country. He cares so much. He was asked Fernando Santos yesterday by the assembled media, would this be his last game? Cristiano Ronaldo, they should have come away with the trophy and the winners' medals. But still, maybe this is a last chance to win a trophy with his country.
Ronaldo fought to stay, but the knee would not answer. And as Portugal's captain left in tears, the dream suddenly felt farther away than ever. The captain could no longer lead with his feet, so he would lead with his soul. The dream did not die with the injury. It changed shape. And when they came home, Portugal did not greet them as footballers. Portugal greeted them as history. They had carried the dream across Europe. Now they carried the trophy through the heart of Portugal. And in that homecoming, the glory became eternal.
Sempre acreditaram em nós. Muito obrigado a todos.
Go deep, Ronaldo. A chance for Ronaldo. Calls it. He just stumps it in. Samiro can send it back in. And who else than the king of the Bernabeu, Cristiano Ronaldo? 101st goal of the Champions League.
Carvajal, Ronaldo equalises for Real Madrid. But it's for Ronaldo. Of course.
Ronaldo, Danny Carvajal, Cristiano Ronaldo! Who else on a big night? Who else to open the scoring? Cristiano Ronaldo for Real Madrid.
Has Cristiano Ronaldo still got the legs? Yes, look at him fly. Moves inside Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! And then Ronaldo! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo! Sensational! The greatest marksman in the history of the Champions League with an absolute beauty! Here comes Ronaldo. And he scores! Of course he scores! Bernardo Silva's got all the time in the world to pick out one of three in the middle. And Ronaldo scores! And there's international goal number 76.
His country needs him here. Cristiano Ronaldo, yes! Oh, yes!
He is a sensation! Bonucci looking for Ronaldo's run. That's so far! What about that from Cristiano Ronaldo?
Cancelo. Ronaldo! He's just astonishing!
In from Bernardeschi. Ronaldo! With the second half. Lifted in towards Ronaldo! It's in. And the referee's given it. The man of the moment. Yet again.
Euro 2016 did not complete Cristiano Ronaldo. It unleashed him. More trophies, more goals, more history. Madrid bowed to his greatness. The World Cup saw him burn against Spain, and even in a new land, the obsession remained the same. And when Portugal called again, he answered. Against Switzerland, Portugal needed a leader. Cristiano Ronaldo gave them a masterpiece.
Gone through the old routine. Oh, and it's the old familiar result! A special strike from one of the special players.
And then came the moment that changed the air inside the stadium. A whistle. A decision. A penalty that felt like it had tilted the night.
Come from the penalty spot. And he was up to the test, just! Towards Bernardo Silva. Under his spell, brilliant play, Ronaldo! It's him again! Ronaldo hat-trick hunting. And hat-trick getting! Wonderful! But Cristiano Ronaldo, when will this man ever stop performing heroics in this fashion?
And in the final, Portugal did not need chaos. They needed control. They needed composure. The Netherlands pushed. Portugal stood firm. They needed one moment. And when that moment came, Goncalo Gauges struck.
Bernardo Silva. Guedes! Scores! An outpouring of Portuguese partisanship! The first ever winners of the UEFA Nations League. Portugal.
Already
The man we are about to see has sold more shirts in the immediate aftermath than any other new signing at any other club anywhere in the world. This week they ran out of number 7s. It is for one man to command the urgent, frenzied, thrilled attention of the waiting world. Brought to his footballing maturity by that man. Madeira, Manchester, Madrid, Turin, and Manchester again. Wreathed in red. Restored to this great gallery of the game, a walking work of art. Vintage, beyond valuation, beyond forgery or imitation. 18 years since that trembling teenager of touch and tease first tiptoed onto this storied stage. Now in his immaculate maturity, CR7 reunited. Greenwood had a pop, Woodman spilt it, and guess who's there? Close your eyes, and he never went away. Without so much as a by your leave, Cristiano Ronaldo has stolen back the show. Gathering speed, we're going to play in Ronaldo. It is Ronaldo, the theatre lives its dream. Its fantasy hero retreads the boards. A phenomenon. Hello again, Stretford End. Here I am. Crazy.
This is what he lives for. That's what he lives for. You saw the coaching staff deciding what we need to do to change things. Well, that's a change.
Ronaldo! Oh, he's delivered again! Oh, he's done it again! Every time they play in the Champions League, the Magic Man does his thing again!
When in need, call 7.
The flame flickered with familiar fury. The goals returned, the belief ignited, and the dream felt real until the club became unstable. The mood shifted, and nostalgia could no longer hide the chaos. The club was lost, the noise was endless, and for the first time in years, Ronaldo was being treated like a problem instead of a legend. What began as a homecoming slowly became a fracture. The cheers became questions. The questions became criticism. And in the middle of the noise stood Ronaldo, still scoring, still demanding, still refusing to become ordinary.
Years, right? So we went through it. No, I'm not only got the players, but I'm saying, but they have to take responsibility.
Oh, David De Gea has spilled it! Just the silver for Brentford. Jensen has never scored in the Premier League. Oh, Jensen's onto it here, and Brentford and another. United 0. Brentford who hit the front with Ivan Toney. Now he looks for Mbomo. And Mbomo is 4! They are demolishing Manchester United. Absolutely demolishing them.
Ten Hag wanted to show you who the boss was. He dropped you, he benched you.
As a Manchester United manager, not allowed to put Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench.
Of course he is. Was it humiliating for you?
I think so, yes.
Do you think he respects you?
He don't respect the way I should deserve.
His stats since he's come back to Man United, how good?
Goal scoring wise, yeah.
The game's about score. The game's about goals, Johnny.
It's hard when you are a little bit down.
What's he come back to help him win a trophy?
Do you read newspapers? Do you read social media?
The press, they are garbage. And they lie, they constant lie and they constant attack me.
And Cristiano Ronaldo is going to have to go somewhere else. He can't accept being on the bench.
I think was strategy from the club.
Because they wanted you to leave?
Yes, that I felt betrayed.
Breaking news, Cristiano Ronaldo leaves Manchester United with immediate effect after his damning TV interview.
Mais outra polémica, mas eu já estou habituado. Tudo o que seja, se tivesse de mostrar com 37 anos e 8 meses, estaria preocupado.
In Qatar, the world did not just gather for a tournament. It gathered for him. For the boy from Madeira who had become the obsession of a generation. For the captain whose name had traveled farther than any trophy ever could. People came with flags, with shirts, with phones held high, with tears already waiting behind their smiles. Because deep down, they understood what this World Cup might mean. The shirts were familiar. The chants were familiar. But the feeling was different. This time, people were not just cheering for Ronaldo. They were holding on to him. Holding on to one last World Cup. One last anthem. One last impossible dream.
And the big breaking news this evening is that Cristiano Ronaldo will not start. João Felix. And Ramos! He has thundered that in! Pepe! Portuguese change, but only really one headline change. Coming off, Gonzalo Ramos. Ronaldo would love, of course, to grab himself the crowning moment, and Carvalho has sorted out. Seemed to be offside. Ronaldo's kept on going and has thrashed it home. He knew. Into a World Cup quarter-final for the first time since 2006. Cristiano Ronaldo left out of the side. This time, it wasn't even a question. Morocco intending to be the first from their continent into the Final Four. In the series! The Moroccan miracle is still on! Here he is. Nation weighing on his shoulders. Steps up for Portugal. Ronaldo, João Felix!
He was the man.
Now on the other end, Ronaldo! Bono got down. Leao and wide by Pepe!
That surely is it now.
It is a Moroccan marvel! And Portugal are out, and Cristiano Ronaldo is out. Stellar tears, defeated without the crowning glory he craved for his sparkling career.
Yeah, Ronaldo lost. Where is he? Airport, that way. Airport.
Portugal airport is that way. Ronaldo.
Morocco did not just eliminate Portugal. They ended the dream. And as Ronaldo left the pitch in tears, the world did what it always does to fallen giants. It judged. It mocked. It declared him finished. The world called it the end. Ronaldo had to decide if it was. So he moved on. To Al Nassr. To a new stage. To a new war. Not to retire.
Ronaldo is not the greatest player of all time. It doesn't matter how a ball goes in the net.
But puts the ball in the back of the net. He does the hardest thing that you can do in the game.
But he still scored the goals.
Yeah.
Which ultimately is the hardest thing to do in football.
They said Ronaldo was slowing down. But he kept scoring. Incredible goals. Big goals. Goals that kept Portugal moving toward another European championship. Ronaldo was still the man who could carry a nation forward.
Can Ronaldo make it 2-0 here? Oh, no problem. João Cancelo. Ronaldo! There it is. A blistering strike. Here goes Ronaldo, and that's 4.
Oh, it's lifted in and Ronaldo's there! On the occasion of his 200th cap for Portugal. On for Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's Ronaldo! A smile to light up the Estadio do Dragão.
The old king was still scoring, and Portugal were still following. Another qualification. Another reminder. Another Ronaldo masterclass. The story was not about decline anymore. It was about defiance. And once again, Portugal had their captain to thank.
Ronaldo to take, pushed away by Oblak. All running through his Sherin, and Slovenia lead. Again, Elshnik. Oh, he's done it!
Rugged Portuguese defensive work. Here's Ronaldo. There's the step over. Oh, yes! There is the goal.
Portugal's big chance to strike. Ronaldo, Oblak saves it! And it's a remarkable stop! He always gets the headlines, Ronaldo, but this one does not belong to him. Bernardo Silva, and Portugal advance to the quarterfinals.
It is France who get us underway in this. There's a gap for him, and the shot was deflected. We still can't find a goal. We go to a penalty shootout. Off the post and out. France have done it. And the dream of Cristiano Ronaldo is over. His last Euro is over at the age of 39.
Ronaldo was making zero impact. Did that unwillingness to change cost Portugal a place in the round?
100%. Ronaldo has done nothing this tournament. You know, there's a reason why he's playing in Saudi. He has looked not a threat. He doesn't press, Jeff. He doesn't defend. He hasn't scored goals this tournament. Doesn't help create chances. Few chances he gets, he misses. Doesn't cause defenders problems, yet he plays every minute and doesn't get taken off. That just says to me, you have a manager, he's too scared to drop Ronaldo.
The question in the press is, what are you going to do when Cristiano's not there? The team depends on Cristiano too much. What Cristiano brings, his record is incredible. He plays because he's scored 25 goals in the last 30 games.
It's something that I always dreamed, to win something important for Portugal national team.
When he walks into the training camp, he's an example of professionalism, look after himself, and use every day to become better. He's the only player in the world, in the history, that he played 227 games. Hungry feeling for the national team. So obviously, while he has that, it's an incredible source of positive, contagious effect in the dressing room. Just to be able to have the athleticism and the finishing is become a specialist in the box. Is a finisher, and is this desire to carry on improving. And at the moment, Cristiano's been a reference for us.
Here's Nuno Mendes, and he whips that one in, looking for Ronaldo! Goal number 900 for club and country comes on Portuguese soil, and the tears flow.
Mendes blading past one, Jota, Ronaldo!
Got back by Vitinha, looking for number 5, Vitinha, tossed in, Ronaldo! 5 in 5 in this Nations League campaign.
Some still dare to question whether he should be involved from the start. How can you argue? Leading from the front yet again.
Denmark brought the pressure. Portugal brought the burden. And in the quarterfinal, every second felt like a question. Could Portugal hold? Could Ronaldo still lead? Could they survive the night and move closer to another trophy?
And again, Ronaldo trying to whip the crowd into action. Deep he goes, Ronaldo leaping, he didn't get there, and it is in the net though, and they have levelled the tie. Bruno Fernandes to have a crack off the post, Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo keeps Portugal alive in the Nations League quarter-finals.
Touch from Bruno Fernandes again. Nuno Mendes for Cristiano Ronaldo! They keep saying he's too old! Cristiano Ronaldo keeps scoring the goals!
The final was not just Portugal versus Spain. It was experience against fearlessness. Lamine Yamal smiled at the legend across from him. Ronaldo didn't blink. And in the middle of it all, Ronaldo stayed focused on the only thing that mattered.
Clipping it inside as well. The goalkeeper doesn't get there. Goal for Spain. And a goal for Zubamendi of all people.
And Spain are ahead, and they fully deserve it as well.
Portugal find themselves behind. Waiting for the whistle to blow, but it didn't blow. That's a big chance for João Neves.
Oh, it's a brilliant opportunity, Seb. He needs to get the box now, Ronaldo.
It's not at the moment. Here's Mendes. Fullback Nuno Mendes equalises for Portugal, and in some fashion. What a season he's had. Relatively contained. How long will that last? Spain come forward again late on in this first half, and where's that? Oh, that is class! What a finish! Beautifully done from Spain. Too quick for Yamal. Mendes with his loop up. Oh! He's always there. Trying to keep doubting him. He keeps on coming back. And Portugal keep on coming back. 2-2. Ronaldo seemingly going off. The Nations League final will go to a penalty shootout.
Vamos acreditar que esta vitória vai ser nossa. Bora, bora.
something that I always dream, to win something important for Portugal national team. I believe, my colleagues believe too, all Portugal believe.
So, first penalty in the shootout. Salo Ramos. Portugal off to a good start again, right down the middle. The Arsenal midfielder, Marino, and he sets the goalkeeper the wrong way. He's pretty good from the spot. Vitinha, right down the middle. Alex Baena brought on as a substitute, and that's why he converts that one. Spot kick. Ronaldo can't look. Fernandes with the captain's armband takes his time and scores. He thought he might. Most experienced members of the Spain squad. Number 3, oh, just gets it past. What about from the spots? We have to say he nailed that one. Alvaro Morata for Spain. Saved! Ruben Neves has the chance. No problem! Portugal will be back on the podium again. Another trophy for Ronaldo. Another trophy for Portugal. Tears for Cristiano Ronaldo. Tears of delight. The winners of the UEFA Nations League in 2025. Portugal.
Portugal had their night. The doubt had been answered. Another trophy had been lifted. But for Cristiano Ronaldo, one dream still remained.
It's possible, yes, it's possible. Everything is possible. But you have to be realistic as well. My dream is to win something for Portugal national team, and I won both titles, which is make me feel happy. I win every club that I played with. But World Cup, it's a dream. It's a dream.